Welcome to the stream. My name is Drac. I am your resident wizard, and I am so excited that you've decided to join us today. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the channel and a little bit about what we do here. We are staticgroup.live. We are a group of MMORPG and RPG gamers that love to play co-op and massively multiplayer online games. We are all about community. We are all about playing with friends and having adventures together. Thus the name staticgroup.live. A couple of things you need to know about the channel. Number one, we are not, I repeat, not a family-friendly channel. If you want family-friendly MMORPG streaming, go check out Orin and Kylars. They're fantastic. I, however, am surrounded by a hive of scum and villainy that cannot be found outside of Mos Eisley. Also, they curse like sailors. So just be aware of that. Number two, we have some fantastic, and I mean fantastic, point redemptions. You can hear great Man of Rohan songs. You can make Daimlos sing opera live on stream. You can also hear Zelik tell dad jokes, or you can hear my same old story over and over and over again. It's super fun for you guys, and also it's super fun for us. So make sure you get in there and do a point redemption or two. So I hope you guys have a great time on our stream. And as my good friend Daimlos says, now on with the show.
Oh, Mana Stone. Oh, shit, Mana Stone. Okay, when did I check in last? Oh my, it's been 8 hours? What have I been doing? Oh, energy drinks, why haven't you been invented yet? Me, no! My Mana Stone! You, EverQuest! You!
All right, good evening. Whoa, apparently we are. What did I just do?
I can climb up so high.
We're singing songs.
Mysterious things, perception.
What?
Rainbow.
Derek's
Double press the button.
Start to the perfect stream. How's the audio?
Adventuring, explore everything. It's Derek's rainbow. Dan can write anything. Tales to grow. So Lord, you know, on Derek's rainbow.
I'm good at pressing buttons.
Derek's rainbow.
They told me I had to press the right button at the right time and not press the wrong button at the wrong time. Okay.
Are
So,
Zellic and I both eating?
what's that?
Zellic and I are both eating.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. I mean, I could drink my food instead of eat my food if that would make you feel better. Okay. Yeah. So we're on a stream. I should probably actually, talk about the stream. But we're gonna save the good topic until Essen gets here because Essen is currently putting down children.
But he's putting it down.
Whenever the ogre sits down and stands up, it looks like he's dragging his butt across the ground like a dog.
Maybe. Say that again. You can only make sure
It does. Did it always look like that?
Should we be calling Child Protective Services? I heard something about putting down children.
The forward one is good. Here we go. Here's a good butt scoop for you.
Besides, we don't protect
somewhere
the children.
else,
We
not
hand them
on my
weapons
feet.
and let them cast spells, and they fend for themselves or they die. They'll
I'm just gonna name my next ogre. I got worms.
Oh god.
Scoot everywhere.
There's just a 9-month respawn period. That's all. All right. So tonight the plan is to let's see here. We're all 9 and 10. So we could go to the Goblin Caves. Alternatively, we could try and give some of the bigger spiders a run for their money. They go to level 13/14. So for the 9s, they'll be red. For everybody else, they'll be at the high end orange.
The only red one's the NM.
So
I'm gonna let you know that tunnel hits like a truck, and we're probably gonna have a fun corpse run party going on if we head that way.
Ooh, well, I mean, who could turn down a fun corpse run party?
As long as there's swimming involved. Tell Theseus.
There's a river here, so we.
We are literally next to a river. Yes, we could definitely go swimming right now.
Where are you
gonna
guys?
go find this Bindstone.
We are at Bindstone Bridge.
We are at Bindstone Bridge. I will find myself here. I am now bound.
I'm gonna do it. Don't try and stop me.
Wait, if you bind a lot, does that mean you're in? That means you get bound a lot. Does that mean you're into bondage?
No, but if you can't decide where to make.
It's gonna let that one soak for a minute.
You might find yourself in a bind.
No, soaking is something they do at Brigham Young.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
That is a whole separate thing. We won't even dive into that one. Y'all can feel free to Google BYU and soaking and figure that one out for yourselves. All right. So in the meantime, who are we missing? We are missing Sarah
Essen, I'm on my way.
and Essen. We will be missing. We have an Ebtanak to tank in his stead. However, we'll start at goblins. I think we'll hit the eastern entrance of the Goblin Caves. Once Essen gets here, maybe then we'll roll over to the spiders and see what happens.
You know, I personally think the water looks better now that it's clearer.
You mean invisible?
Not
Is this the way to
invisible.
the eastern one? Are they both on this side of the bridge? I thought eastern was on the other side of the bridge.
It's on this side.
Wait,
Okay.
can you climb up the wall from the water, or did I just make a bad
You can
plan?
climb up the wall from the water. You just have to be dead on at like a perfect 90-degree angle with it sometimes.
I was thinking I would take a shortcut, and now I'm not so sure it's a shortcut.
I mean, most
Okay.
shortcuts aren't short.
Otherwise, they would just be the way.
Oh, that's right. It's just on this side of the crossroads, not this side of the bridge. Okay. Well, I guess technically it's this side of the bridge too, but it's east of the crossroads, not east of the bridge.
Do you need to stop and ask for directions?
Does any man ever?
Ooh, good thing I'm not a man.
That just raises further questions.
I have been referred to as a man baby and a man child. That is not the same thing as a man, as I understand it. Apparently, man babies and man children are not real men.
They're just grown children.
That's right. And I don't ever want to grow up. I am perfectly fine being a grown child.
What, going in here without a healer? Because that doesn't
No.
seem like a good idea.
Yes. There's also a solo mob right here. I mean, if four of us want to kill a solo mob without a healer, we would probably
Oh,
need
I
to
can't
get
climb
to the
that.
thugs. Did you get that XP hit, Sarah?
Where does XP show up? Which window?
What?
In the chat window?
Negative.
They made caves really dark. What happened? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh, you made it mad. There's a group
Oh, boy.
mob. Yeah, we are doing this without a healer. Well, so we're
I
doing
mean,
it
I
live.
can stop it from attacking.
That would require us to stop attacking too, though.
It would.
Which part of this group makes you think that's going to happen?
None of it.
It's done.
Oh,
Wait,
my
what?
fan has
Don't let me-
succeeded. I'm fine.
Ah.
Y'all have fun with that.
Well, I'm
You're
trying to
just
climb
gonna
this
stand
wall.
there and die?
Well, I got
He's
rooted,
gonna
so
dot it
yeah.
to hell and then watch you try and mez it while it's dotted.
Trying to root it, but he keeps running
no.
away.
And here, I was going to say, we've got a tank and 2 off tanks. We could just... Yeah, never mind.
No healer.
It's rooting me again.
Run!
Listen, I'm just gonna
I
lay here
can't
on the ground and
unroot
pretend
it.
like everything is okay. We'll let Ebtanak D-level. I'm good keeping my level.
Oh, damn
I have learned from Drac.
it.
That thing really chases you a long way.
Time to run away.
Well, I tried.
That's all we can ask.
If only our healer knew how to climb walls.
It would be helpful. My climbing
If
skill is
only
now
our group
6.
didn't go places without a healer.
Hey, hey,
Good luck with that one.
did they reduce?
The only way that we're going to fix
over
that
time?
is if Zella plays the healer.
I
In my
can't get up
experience,
this
every
wall.
time I start playing a healer, I get stuck forever being a
/
healer.
stuck.
No, because then I'm gonna go all the way back to.
No.
No, you only move 10
Stuck by
feet.
itself is a 10-foot get you unstuck.
But I'm not
Slash
stuck.
stuck
I'm just
is
not climbing.
Is a send you back to your bind point.
But I'm not stuck. I'm just not climbing effectively.
All right,
And
let's
I'm
see
a
where you're
druid.
at.
Still move you 10 feet.
I've climbed all over this place. Where are you? Let's see where you go here.
My climbing
All right,
skill
we
is
need
only a
we need
mighty
druid
6.
ladders or cleric ladders. Where are they at?
Oh, there's an Ebtanak corpse here.
If I could get to this little ledge, I could make it, but I can't quite. Nope. So close.
So this is actually going to be the stream where we watch a Sarah skill up climbing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've watched worse content.
This is also the stream where we're going to watch the epilepsy-inducing target window.
Hmm.
It's a good thing we are very good at starting our streams on time.
I mean, we're here. The stream's running.
That's fair.
If I had a chamois buff, I bet I could do it.
I think the wall might be a little shorter over here, though.
There's no ledges though, and my climbing is a massive 6.
I think I know where you are. I can show you where you climb up. There's actually a spot that works real nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I could bring you a spider if you want.
Yeah. Here we go. Where are you?
I'm very good at that.
She is northeast.
All right, follow me. This doesn't look like it should work, but it does.
Great. Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was literally saying, is just follow it down to here.
That does not look like a ledge you should be able to stand on.
I agree completely.
Okay, thanks. I was trying to stand on much more obvious ledges that weren't standable.
Oh, likely story.
I mean, why would you want to do something that seems obvious?
We were going to tell
That's
you
the opposite of
which
what we
ledge
do
it
on
should
this
have
channel.
been.
We
Well,
don't
we
do
wanted to
obvious
make it-
things like follow the road in a direct path to where we're going. We do the exact opposite of obvious.
Well, that shortcut turned out to be not a shortcut.
Hmm.
I was gonna say we were trying to tell you where to climb up, but we wanted to make it a cliffhanger.
It was a Chaost cut.
It was. Meanwhile, I did skill up my climbing like 3 levels, so that's cool.
That's cool. There's the Ebtanek. I still want to call you Pepcac.
Okay, where are we going?
We're going to West
All right,
Goblin.
obvious.
Sorry, I said West. East Goblins. The goblins between the crossroads and the bridge. The goblins that are not up where violence is trying to climb.
Just watch out, there's a spider in there.
Where are you going?
Did you run by the cave?
Maybe.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
I really
Oh,
do need
okay.
to stop and ask for directions.
Look, there was a bush
Just
there
standing here
that
on a rock
masked the
waiting for
entrance.
you.
Uh-huh.
See, look, there's no cave here.
You're facing the wrong direction, sir.
Mm. I never face the wrong direction. Wherever my face is the
There's a
correct
spider
direction.
right there.
Oh, I know. I've pulled this cave before.
Well, technically, so have I.
Who's paper tanking right now?
That would be Ebtanek is your paper tank right now.
You want me to do the thing?
Do the thing.
Let me do my little bitty buffs first.
You're just a little girl.
Itty bitty teeny weeny buffa wuffa wuffs.
Kitty. Here's charisma for everybody. 'Cause I know that's
Yay.
important.
Oh, I'm the most liked ogre of all time.
Nope.
Oh, hey, we have a thing.
We do have a thing. I'm totally gonna blame Ogre for that.
I didn't touch that. Someone else did.
I'm still gonna blame you.
No. Yeah, I'm glad we're in the cave with the blue stuff and not the red stuff, because that would not have gone as good. Is it just me, or is it pitch black in here?
It is not pitch black, but it
Dark.
is not amazingly lit.
Oh, my bat friend.
That
Not anymore.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You know, I think it's appropriate that we're waiting on Princess Essence on the Disney debate stream.
I really rate waiting on Princess Kate. To the surprise of no one.
She ran off to Canada, didn't she?
You mean the 51st state?
No, that's Puerto Rico.
Not for long.
Not according to. Never mind.
Or is it the Dominican Republic?
I don't think we should
or the
talk
Virgin
politics.
Islands?
That's the one thing I think we should probably avoid on this stream.
Disney. Disney. Disney.
We're waiting on Essen for the Disney.
I know.
We can't do a Disney debate without all of our Disney princesses present.
Well, she's laying down, so hopefully she's not going to be awake long.
Here comes the big gun. You said follow me earlier, and I now have that Uncle Cracker song stuck in my head.
Oh no, thanks for putting it in all of our heads.
You're welcome. Don't worry, follow me. Everything is alright.
She moves in mysterious ways.
I just want to say that you're slacking on your DPS there, Violence.
My DPS?
Yes, I expect bigger numbers from enchanters.
What, like 4?
Yes, like 4, not 2.
All right, here I go. Look at me.
He knocked me down, but I got up again.
They're never going to keep you down.
He's about to.
Sounds like a healer issue. Complete with sound effects. I don't care about no stinking pressure plate armor.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to stop attacking for that, huh?
It just depends on how much damage you want to take from it. The monks kind of have this, yeah, whatever, I don't care, I'll just heal myself by punching you in the face ability.
Hmm.
Alright, we're going to wait back here for you. You go get rooted.
Well, there's a goblin there, but I can't see what else is here.
Mm.
It's very dark in this cave.
Would you like me to pull stuff?
Sounds like Dire Lords don't have
That's-
very good night vision.
Probably a good idea.
We're going to guess it's a racial problem as opposed to a class problem.
Whoa, hey there.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. Everybody knows that all ogres can't see in the dark.
Because there's all that fat around their eyes. Makes
Right.
me sleepy.
Oh,
First of
fat
all,
on
how
their
dare
eyelids,
you?
but keeping their eyes shut. Can't see.
I don't talk about you that way.
You know, my mom just had the procedure where they raise your eyelids back up when they've just like over the years have started to kind of sink down a little bit. You know, like people that look like their eyes are half closed when they start getting older.
Asian?
No. Let's see here.
We're gonna need to not go too far because Essen should be here soon.
That's fine. We can just kill him, drag his body up, and then resurrect him. I'm sure he'll
I have a
appreciate
no
saving
XP
the
res.
and an XP loss. No, we can always clear back to him if we need to. Alternatively, he can just yank his way past everything, right? That's how that works. Boom. I like the animation on that little whirlwind kick. I do think it's a little bit fast, but I like it. Alright, dice get a thing die. Alright, see if I can split these. Nope. Hold on, don't heal me yet.
Oh. Well, I aggroed one, so that might aggro two.
Hopefully not, but we'll find out. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, that's fine.
Are we fighting it or are we running?
No, just you're good. You're good. The other one should just go home. Or take the meds, that's fine too.
I don't trust you.
Getting some very Disney vibes here. This feels like the Cave of Wonders. And I wonder how we're all gonna get stuck here when we die!
Does that make me the diamond in the rough?
Makes you kind of rough.
No. We would need a thief for that. And you were a
monster. Ooh, we do need a rogue for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Look at you with your Disney knowledge. It is not to be confused with expert opinion, of course.
Oh. You're just laying the groundwork, right?
The groundwork for what? Just clarifying that just because people remember things doesn't make them an expert on things? Yes.
No, trying to set yourself up to be right about something that you were wrong about.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, shit. You threw a rock at me.
I mean, some Disney movies are. I will not disagree with that. Alright, that should be helpful. Now I'll actually see my hit points. Alright, we're sitting for a second, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna peel this here cutie. Why are they called cuties?
Where? What called cuties?
there-
Me?
Cutie?
I've never once referred to you as a cutie, sir.
But that's not what you said. You said, why are they referred to as cuties?
They.
Whatever they is, I'm just asking, is they me?
They is tiny oranges.
Tiny what?
Oranges.
Oh. I thought those were blood oranges.
No.
Blood oranges are bigger, aren't they?
I don't
Generally,
know.
yeah.
There's supposed to be a blood moon tonight.
That's right. Somebody is supposed to murder the moon tonight. It's going to go all
Blood
dark
moon,
and red and
Lunar
disappear.
eclipse. But at least where I am, I think you're not supposed to be able to see it until 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Our monk is getting punched. Save him.
Didn't know you were pulling.
Well, I
didn't
did
know
pull,
peeling
but then
an
I laid
orange.
down and changed my mind after it was in camp.
I see.
Wait, what? How did Estelle lay down just now?
I got hit by a rock or whatever.
Oh, okay. You threw a rock at you. I was like, wait a minute. I got worried that I got you killed somehow.
Rocket to me.
Yeah, Senator. See you later. Uh-oh, I got rooted.
Number one day the way the polar dies.
Is it just
Healer
the-
eats food.
Yes. I was just flopping the root off so I didn't have to stand there and get punched mid-full. That's my favorite way to deal with root. Just lay down and pretend it didn't happen. We'll try this again in approximately 10 seconds when your root wears off.
There's a feasty in the chat.
There's a feasty in the chat. Nice. What is up, feasty? All right, here we go. I'm gonna try and splitterize these two. That's also monk privilege. I get to invent new words, like splitterize. Oh, he got me. Pow, right in the kitchen. We appreciate that, BC. How many people are in your lab? He is zesty today. He's also feeling very sour. The best part is his avatar is doing more DPS than he is. Drama.
Essen sneaking out.
Nice. Hopefully he doesn't get caught out past curfew. Alright, I'll pull a mob or two while we're waiting on him to get logged in and over here. Oh, I can split this thing that I always wanted to be able to split before but couldn't split before because it didn't have splitting abilities.
Let's see if you
All right,
actually
I'm
can.
probably going to die several times over, but we're doing this.
Fun.
So
Well,
much
then
for
it doesn't sound like you can actually split
being
it.
able to split it, yeah. We should probably back up.
That did not work. It's only two.
Rip.
You can res one.
What?
That one worked.
That's-
Exactly how you planned it, right?
Right. Mez, feign death, you know, worked as soon as there was no longer a threat. After the ad got Mez, feign death decided this is when I'm going to work now. So you're doing your lab, and there's 10 of you. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Oh, tonight is solo night. Isn't that weird having 10 of you doing it solo?
It's better than 10 of them doing it all together, maybe.
I guess that depends on what you're into.
I was thinking about our romantasy books, but I didn't want to have a recurring theme that other people might not appreciate.
Oh, you can definitely go into the romantic books recurring theme. Run away, little goblin!
We're back. We're back in action.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hey!
How is
All
your
right, let me
back
know
after
when
that?
you're logged in and at the
Logged in.
crossroads on the way. We're at the goblin entrances past the crossroads. The one that
logged
is
in,
not the drop down.
I'm at the bridge almost. I'm just past the bridge.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the bridge that's by the Vinestone,
No, on the bridge.
the bridge by town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's your group invite.
How is your back, honey? It's not great.
How's your neck?
Straight.
Your back?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Well,
Your
Essence
bagel?
here, we can have our Disney discussion now. That's the perfect.
I want to hear about his neck, his back, his bagel, and his.
Stack.
I don't have a good. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's
Which cave? Which cave engines are you guys in? This one right here. The
one that is not the drop down one.
Not the drop down one. That one drops down. Wait, like the one that
If you
does
listen to Zelk, it's the west one, but it's the east one, but it's the east one that's on the west.
Yes.
Right. Okay, I'll be right there.
Yarn's mine.
Just go past the crossroads.
Past the crossroads.
You'll
So
get stuck
lonely.
in the-
It's
Alright,
a
are we
weird
gonna fight
music
this guy?
video, by the way.
It looks
No,
like
my
we're not
plan
gonna
was
have a
to
choice.
finish it all
Oh,
off,
well.
but I'm near death, so.
Well, you were dying, so I figured I'd have to step in and save you.
There's two.
There's two?
There
Yeah.
are two. One is
Oh.
Mez, one is not.
I'm dying.
I can't heal. My heal's down.
It's down?
Yes, I only have one heal.
Best class ever.
I have more heals than you have.
That's the one I got
So that's all the heals I get?
for another 14 seconds.
That does
Don't be
not
greedy.
seem efficient.
I mean, that's what life tap is for.
I have a heal that I put on the mob, and it heals you.
Oh,
when you hit
y'all
it.
aggroed the bat.
That was me. We're fine. Oh, the bat.
Look at that. Full recovery.
Good job, everybody.
Thank God the
Toast
bat's
Fury doesn't die. That was a Chaos Fury thing. Toast Fury is good.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that one I have to hold still for.
Hold still.
Now our DPS is coming up.
Okay, so who's gonna tank? Is it Essen?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I really don't think it's a choice, honestly. Priest and Pally just generates more snap aggro. It would take too long for the Garlord aggro to supersede it.
Buffs would also be a good idea.
Yeah, but watch what happens when I don't even try and take aggro.
Alright, low on mana.
Alright, Parker Butts. No mana, no pulley.
Well, this looks like a good spot.
Only
right?
levers.
Here.
Okay, so what's the Disney discussion?
Okay, well, I can't say what the Disney discussion is, but we will start with
What?
Going around the stream from screen right to screen left. What is the best Disney movie of all time?
Just
Wait,
the one
Just
singular?
one or the top
Yes.
5?
Yeah, no, top 5 was to get your head headed in that direction.
That's not fair.
Uh-huh.
I had a hard enough time picking 5.
Well, the good news is you have some time. Womp is up first.
Yeah.
That's an impossible. You
There's
said
no sort of-
No. It is not impossible. There was a claim made
there's only
last
one.
night. In
there was
the
not a
Discord
claim
chat
made that a
that-
certain
that
movie
a
was
certain
the
Disney
best.
movie was the best Disney movie of
I
all
said it
time.
was definitely top 5 for me. I did not
But the
say
best
it was
of
the best.
what? Like
Disney
the
movie.
most, like the most
The best.
rewatchable, the most for kids, the most nostalgic. The best is just
The
that's
best
That criteria
song.
was not given,
What do
and I hate to
think
start
my
caveating
favorite
things
Disney
to go a
movie
certain
is?
way.
It's not.
The
It's
Little
not
Mermaid.
favorite. It's not favorite. It's the best. And there
Correct.
is
Mermaid.
one best Disney movie, but it's not my favorite. But it is the best.
I can't wait to hear what that is.
All right, fine.
Is it The Little
We'll start
Mermaid?
with our number 5s.
Wait, like so we're gonna do
Then
all
now we're
5
back to
top
5
Wait,
of
wait,
them
wait.
again.
Are we doing favorites or best? now?
Ma'am, you were the
Can
one
switch?
complaining that it was supposed to be top 5, not 1 just now. So we're going to make it top 5.
Make up your
Wait,
mind,
wait.
sir. Make
Don't-
up
Do
your
you have
mind.
ADHD?
Are we changing from
He does have
favorite now?
ADHD. He does. Actually, he does.
Is it best or favorite?
Would you rather be a
Best
fire
was
truck
the
or a
word that
dragon?
was used. Favorite was not the word that was used. So we're going with best.
Best Disney movie?
Best.
Are we doing 5
Yeah.
or 1?
We're doing 5.
Okay.
Oh,
We're starting with number
Coward.
5. Incoming
Coward.
Scarefang.
oh whoops. All right, then if we're just gonna do, I don't know, I don't have a set order on mine, but I'm gonna say for number 5 for me, blank check.
Blank
Number 5 for you,
check.
what?
Solid
check.
choice.
I said if I'm going from 5 up to 1, I'm gonna make blank check my number 5.
Okay.
Do I need to like give reasoning behind this, or
Yes,
is it
reasoning.
okay.
I want to know the reason.
I first saw it on like I think my 10th birthday, so it has the nostalgic value for me. It's very rewatchable. We watched it like 2 or 3 months ago with our kids, and they absolutely loved it. The premise is just so. Has it been 15 minutes? Fucking ridiculous. The fact that a kid it just decides, I'm gonna write in $1 million on a check and get it, and then immediately within like the first 15 minutes buy not just a house but a castle for $300,000, and we're acting like that's a lot of money for a house. I know it was the 90s, but it's just it's so off the wall. And
It wouldn't be 18
sorry,
though.
we're going down a rabbit hole now.
I like
He
the
has
rabbit
the
hole.
hots. He's like 13 years old or something. I can't remember in the movie. He's been like 12 or 13. He has the hots for like a 26-year-old woman, and makes out with her at the end. I thought that was.
Oh, I don't remember that part. I don't
Yep,
remember
I
that
had to
part.
show my kids that and be like, "Nope, grown-ups can't kiss you like that." So
He makes
all
out with
that-
her? I don't remember that part at all.
Hell yeah.
this is on the lips at the end.
Okay.
I don't know if there was tongue. You can't really see.
There was
But
time.
all
We're
that
there.
aside, just a fun movie that also ends in a Home Alone style climax.
Yes, very Home Alone style.
So yeah, number 5, blank
Nice.
check.
Solid pick. He's got a water slide from his bedroom to the pool. I mean, how could you go wrong?
Dare I ask? We'll come back to that. All right, Essen.
Number 5.
Yes.
I think it's The Incredibles.
Okay.
I think
I
it's
can dig it.
often overlooked, but it's got a great plot. It's got a great villain. It's a villain who's got empathy for him. It's a nice family, but they all have these
Wait,
problems.
the villain has empathy for him?
Yeah, you
No,
can
it
understand
doesn't.
why he became a villain.
Oh,
Like,
you
this-
have empathy for him. I thought you meant like Mr.
Oh no.
Incredible does.
Yeah, no. The audience can have some empathy for the villain, which I think is like a good villain. Really, is what makes the movie. Like that's why to switch the tax a little bit. That's why everyone loved like Thanos from like the Avengers movies, because he had like a reason other than I'm a bad guy.
True.
So I think
Okay.
there was a great villain in that. It's overlooked movie. It was very good.
Can I also just
Okay.
go on a quick tangent? My
Yeah.
daughter had me read a new book tonight called The Lunch Lady, and it's about the two lunch
Classic.
ladies who become like crime scene investigators. Anyway, the villain in the book is a teacher who starts kidnapping other teachers and replacing them with robot clones because he wants to win Teacher of the Year. And when that was announced in the book, my daughter was like, "What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard." I was like, "Well, you're not wrong." Sorry, sidetrack done.
No,
You're good.
right on.
Incredibles is in my top 10.
We're not doing top 10. Get out of here.
I know, I'm just saying. It's not gonna be in my top 5, but it's in my top 10.
So I do want to, before we move further, I just want to verify that there has been no collusion or altering of ballots.
Mr. Cottleshire just
or
trained us with
any
7
interference
viewers.
otherwise, right?
It's in our chat. You can see it.
I mean, we can see each other's answers, but otherwise.
That's not what I'm referencing, but okay.
Zelk's getting nervous that something's gonna go sideways here. He's got like a speech prepared and he doesn't want to rewrite it.
Just making sure that we don't have any team ups or alterations taking place or
No.
anything
I
like
don't need
that.
anyone to team up with me. I know I'm right.
The Incredibles was always in my top 10. It was a hard choice to leave it out, actually, which is the only reason I said it.
Okay.
I'm saying
fair
I
enough.
agree. I don't disagree with his choice to have it in his top 5.
What's up, Mr. C? Welcome. You and your team of Raiders are just in time for the drama. We are naming
Is
our
there going to be
top-
drama?
our what we believe to be the top 5 Disney movies, not necessarily best by preference, but just best, not favorite. Best, not favorite. That's the words there. And there's going to be some interesting discussion, I think, as we debate which one's the best and which one's not.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I need to Google this one and see if this is actually.
Uh-oh. Wait, no, Marie,
Oh,
we're
never mind.
off
Nope.
for 2 seconds.
I thought I might have missed one, and it turns out it's not a Disney movie, so I was safe.
Nice.
Spoiler
Alright.
alert. I thought it might be The Goonies.
That's okay. One of the ones I wanted to name is actually a DreamWorks film, so.
Okay, so it's my turn.
It is your turn, yes.
Number 5. Homeward Bound.
The Incredible Journey, right?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
I want to watch that with the kids, but I feel like it's going to be way too sad.
The reason is because as a kid, I loved the idea that my animals were that smart and could talk, and like they were that like they could be my friend like that.
Mhm.
Also, I love the idea of being an animal that was that smart and could go on a cool journey like that. And I used to pretend to be like a cat all the time. So
You can go on a cool journey like that.
also, I grew up poor as shit in the middle of nowhere. So the idea of just like going on the idea of going on a journey like that was very romanticized in my brain. And then like when they're reunited at the end and everybody is so happy and like they got their best friends back and it was such a happy ending.
Nice.
Yeah.
Makes me think of, on that topic, I don't think this was a Disney movie, so I'll throw it out there. But I want to say Milo and Otis.
Love
Yeah.
Milo and Otis.
Yeah.
That would have been a choice over Homeward Bound if it was Disney.
No,
Yeah,
so
Milo
Homeward
was
Bound is
awesome.
better because we watched it a couple weeks ago with the kids. And the stepfather in the movie, who is the good guy, he also is the same actor who plays a certain Lieutenant Ted Stryker from Airplane, the movie. And so every
Surely you must be
every scene-
joking.
It's a hell of a week to get cocaine.
I just
Yay, that was a single.
Whoa, that was fun.
yeah, so
That
every
was a
scene he's
cool
in,
game.
this guy's got a drinking problem.
All right. Overlord.
All right. So since I had to order them, which I don't appreciate,
Same.
my number 5, if anybody remembers it, was Baby: The Secret of the Lost Legend.
What the hell is
What?
that?
What?
It was about a baby dinosaur that got discovered in the rainforest. It was animatronic and live action, and it was amazing. It was like
That
a
was a
little baby
Disney movie?
brontosaurus or something. Yes,
That was Disney?
Wow.
that was Disney.
You
What's it
are
called?
reaching into the Wayback Machine for that one. I like that.
What was it called?
Baby, The Secret of the Lost Legend.
The Secret of the Lost.
I had to
Legend is a
Google
Swiss
it to make sure it was Disney.
Oh my god.
Wow. This
Oh, I remember that.
Guess who
I
just
do not.
Googled it?
That was Disney.
That was Disney.
All right.
You know, when I think of Disney and animatronics, my mind, not Disney and animatronics, dinosaurs and animatronics. My mind immediately goes to the show Dinosaurs.
Oh,
Oh.
Not the mama.
One
I
of
know
the
they're not
greatest
actually
TV
animatronics,
shows
but the
ever.
whole not the mama.
Mhm.
hmm
Did you ever finish that show?
Wow.
Yes,
Oh
It has
the
possibly
ending was
the darkest
awful.
finale ever.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, super dark.
Well, now I have to ask AI.
Harry
what
knows what's
happened.
up.
Yeah.
They literally
super
all
like-
died.
Spoiler: everybody died.
Oh, because the dinosaurs all die, right?
Wait,
I
you
remember
mean
that.
the dinosaurs go extinct in the show about the dinosaurs when they need to end the show?
Yeah,
Yes.
but like a baby dinosaur realizing that
pretty
they're about to
cool.
die is kind of fucked up for a family primetime
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
They all kind of just like huddle together and you know get murdered. It's awful.
That's actually kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Could have said they all get stoned.
Pompeii X dinosaur real death. That's pretty great.
Help me out, yeah. Why can't I hold aggro? Right.
That's possibly on me. Oh, 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 oh. Oof.
All
I
right,
had to use
so
the dance button.
I have the greatest justification ever for my number 5.
I doubt it.
And for any of
Oh,
you,
it's the dad's
for any
fault
of you
too in the show. It's
who,
the dad of the show whose fault it is.
Wait, the
Wow.
dad
Everybody
does?
dies.
The asteroid is his fault? How?
No, the it's not an asteroid in the show.
So like a volcanic eruption, if I remember right, like
Yeah.
earthquake, volcano.
Yep.
Oh, it is the dad's fault. Yeah,
oh,
you're
so
right.
it really is Pompeii. Volcano blows up, they all huddle in their house and die.
And then they get dug up, several
Nice.
years later.
And then we put their bones on display.
It's kind of funny if you just Google how does dinosaurs
Wow.
end. AI's like the dinosaurs went extinct 66 million years ago. It's like yeah, no shit. Thanks, guys.
That's not what AI said to me.
Your AI is weak.
This is
and
what AI
pathetic.
said to me.
Feisty said, "Damn, Dad, this is why we send them out for milk."
Okay, so Zealot, number 5 for you.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna be brave because I know his general feelings on this. Yukon, would you like to weigh in on top 5 Disney movies?
Opinions are like assholes. Share them enough, you get put on a list.
Wow.
Accurate. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I
don't know if I was prepared for
ready
that.
Some of us already are.
So asshole, you
I
want to
don't know
share
if
your
that came
movie?
through on the street for everybody or not, but what Yukon said was opinions are like assholes. Share them enough and you get put on a list. Oh man, that's fantastic.
He's not
I
wrong.
love it.
My
He
camera is
not
off center
wrong.
tonight. It's making me crazy.
Yeah, I had to move mine because mine was the same way. I had to scoot over.
But then it will be off center for work tomorrow, and then I'll be annoyed again.
Work.
I need to answer something really quickly here. Okay. All right. My number 5. For those of you who played Soul Calibur, you will understand my reason perfectly for this. The only thing I need to say about this movie as to why it is my number 5 is Whip Sword.
As what?
Whip
Ivy?
Sword.
Wait, why is this? What are you talking about?
Reyna,
What is that
the
movie?
Last Dragon.
Raya?
Raya?
Raya. Why did I say Reyna? Raya, the Last
Wow,
Dragon.
you're
Yeah, you
number,
can tell
don't
it's
even
a
know the name
favorite.
of
You
it.
don't even know
Ah,
the name
okay.
of the freaking
No,
movie.
no.
I
was
think we
giving.
lose credit on this one.
I was
Yeah.
giving. I was giving driving
Lots of credit.
lessons to my oldest kiddo
Oh,
today,
look, we have a
and the
we have a
next door
spare.
neighbor, whose name is Reyna, was talking to us, and so I got distracted. And
You come in here.
You know, do you
you're
wanna
so
die?
caliber,
He does want to
Maybe
die.
you should stop kicking the spider.
You know
I'm
what?
trying to stop
Excuses
taking
are
the
like
spider. Maybe you can
assholes.
mess it.
I did mess it 3 times. 3 times, sir.
Well, three is the lucky number. Third time is the charm. All right.
I healed him too, Ari.
I am
Charming
trying
isn't in the
You
game
should
yet.
not
help you
have.
out
You should have
as an
let him die.
enchanter. If you mez it 3 times, that's how
Grab
you charm
somebody.
it. The third time is the charm.
Oh, it's me.
Everybody thinks mez isn't in the game yet. What it really is you need to break it twice so that you mez the third time.
I'm
and have
hearing a
third
lot
time
of
be the charm.
words.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses. Okay, why is Reyna your favorite Disney princess?
Raya.
Raya, it's Raya the Dragon.
It is an
literally,
awesome movie.
The Last
Whip
Dragon.
Sword.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's a great story. It's a really cool story. The way that she's kind of like the words are hard right now. Sorry. Just the whole story with her like carrying on the legacy and like bringing the water, the spirit back together and the water dragon thing. But Whip Sword ultimately did it for me because Ivy deserved her own Disney game, and that's the closest we get to Ivy getting her own not game.
I do not think that was an Ivy lookalike.
It was not, but Ivy's the only one that had a whip sword, so I had to go with it. No, I actually legitimately enjoyed the movie, and I also died on the pole, so that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Casey
karma coming
says-
back for you.
Karma.
Casey says Zellick was even talking with his hands. He's not even playing the game anymore.
Yeah, that's low. That way.
Who's gonna go
straight down that
get
way?
his
You
body?
can go low way before you're
Oh,
gonna
did
get
he
aggro.
die?
Left,
I didn't even see that.
Right.
Oh, I guess I'm doing it.
there,
Which way am I going?
It's this
and
way.
then to the rightish.
What?
Yeah.
I came in this way.
Which way?
This is the way deeper into the cave. This way.
Wait, we have a.
There's a spider on me.
Get it off. Get it off. Get it off.
No, corpses can wait.
Shut up, cat.
Meow.
Shut up.
Aries 2 is
But she must sing us the song of her people.
Okay, chat.
I think the cat was just interjecting that Aristocat should have been number 5.
No, it's not that
Yeah.
good.
I mean, that's a good one. Too.
Aristocrats.
So, no, I dug the whole people and dragons, being on the same side, and then eventually we're thought to be no more dragons, and turns out we find that there is a last dragon, and we team up with dragons, and we save the world again from the monsters.
You just like Aquafina, admit it.
I like dragons.
Mm,
I have
Okay.
them tattooed on my body. I like dragons. What can I say? Maybe I was in that little side cave right there, but I don't think so.
Your compass was pointed this way.
Listen, guys, I'm trying to hit level 10 here. What's happening?
Yeah, it wasn't in there. So it was out and to the right.
Back in to the left.
to back into a clown.
What?
Either that or I accidentally pulled behind us, one of the two.
I think he pulled behind us because the compass was seriously pointed in this direction.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I can see y'all. Hold on. Yeah, that is Asera. Whatever direction Asera is facing is the correct way to my body. Yep.
Mhm.
Kiryu's running toward me now.
Alright, I got it. I'll go haul corpse over here.
Ready to work.
Doug.
First, I'm gonna haul a spider.
Ah.
in.
We found it.
Looks like you found a spider too.
I'll get the spider. You get the body.
Alright.
Sounds hot.
Somebody once.
Told me the world is going to roll me. You're not the sharpest
Okay,
tool in the
Womp.
shed.
Choice number 4.
Yes, number 4, Womp.
Wait, did we do 5? We did all the 5s already?
We did all the 5s already.
Mother father. Okay, what did I have on there? And I would love to say Three Ninjas, but that's not actually a Disney movie. It's not a Disney movie. I checked. It's Touchstone, bought by Disney. Not on Disney Plus for some reason. Would be great.
Not
What
on
are they
Disney Plus
thinking?
does not mean it's not a Disney film. There are plenty of Disney films not on Disney Plus.
I'm gonna go with Holes.
That's
Wow.
so random.
Pulling
It's
out a
not
new one.
That random?
It's random.
Kind of random, but I mean,
We're
have you
getting
watched it?
repops in this room, by the way.
Whoop. Which one? What
It's a very good movie. It's even better of a movie for kids, I think, because it teaches some interesting lessons.
What are interesting lessons?
That even though you do the right thing, you might not get immediately rewarded, but eventually you are. So it's still worth doing the right thing.
What movie was this again?
Holes.
Like
Beastie
Is it
wants to
LES
know if you
or
were punished as
HOLES?
children and made to watch
It was a
this
book.
movie.
HOLES.
Yeah,
Okay,
Holes.
I couldn't tell if
Digging
he
a
was saying
hole.
holes or poles.
Holes.
Holes.
It's this
It's
kid's
Not a
Did it have-
super movie.
It had the guy from X-Files in it, didn't it?
Oh,
David
Mulder?
Duchovny?
Fox
Yeah.
Mulder?
Maybe. I can't remember.
I think it did.
He was in California
this-
Cation too.
This kid stole a pair of shoes. Actually, the main character, it's complicated. I don't want to spoil too much for it because it's worth
Holes
watching.
is
But
complicated.
this
Okay,
kid
good.
has a pair of shoes land on him as he's walking, and he gets accused of stealing them.
Back that up. Kid's just
Back that ass
walking
up.
and randomly a pair
Yes.
of shoes falls on him.
Yes, this kid's just
Okay.
walking, and a pair of shoes randomly falls on him. He thinks
Did he
that
look
it's
up
because
and
his
see the
family
source
has
of the shoe
been
fall?
cursed for a long time. There's a family curse that he believes in.
Shoe
And
curse,
he
right?
gets sent to basically juvenile detention, but it's out in the desert, and all the kids have to dig holes all day.
Yep.
Because a
All
shoe
makes
fell on
sense.
him?
Yeah, the whole part of the movie is that everything in the movie actually has a purpose. Everything they mention and all the things that happen to all the many characters in it is all part of one larger story, and it all comes together quite nicely. But I thought that was really good story writing. That's not Disney's fault that's not Disney's credit because it wasn't booked first. But I think they did a good job, and I don't know, I liked it, and I'm looking forward to when my kids are old enough to actually watch it.
Nice. Now you say your kids are old enough to actually watch it is because there's certain content you don't want them to see until a certain age, or
Yeah,
they're
it's,
just not old
called,
enough to
it's called
appreciate
Holes, dude.
Yes, but we established that's not like being poles.
No, I just don't want them. My son especially is a very strict rule follower, at least like out of the house. He doesn't listen to shit we say. But I feel like him seeing a movie about kids that are basically in child prison might not resonate in a way that's healthy for him.
Ah, fair enough.
Or he might connect
Makes
with
me
it.
think of
Really.
the ending
Alright.
part of Pinocchio.
Pretty good.
He'll be like
It's
scared straight.
actually the same reason we haven't watched Matilda yet.
Oh, my daughter
That's a
loves
weird one,
Matilda. You should totally watch it.
actually
I
never
don't think
seen
Kate could
Matilda.
handle it. She would
Well, do the
be
musical one
traumatized.
first then.
Wait, Matilda's a musical?
Yeah, Matilda's been a very successful musical on Broadway and in London for like 20 years now, and Netflix finally did an adaptation like 3 or 4 years ago, and it's actually really good. My daughter is
So-
obsessed with it.
So it was a European musical first, then it became.
No,
a
I think
Disney
it was
movie,
Broadway
then a
first, and
Netflix
then I think
musical?
after Broadway it went to London.
I don't
Okay.
know about the musical, but the movie where they put the kid in the iron
turkey.
cage and then she swings the other kid around by her pigtails. There's no way Kate can handle watching that.
Well, that's why I would say the musical one is good because it approaches it in at least like a sillier way. The
Yeah.
Chucky still can be a little scary, but it's not as scary as I think that they made it in the one with Danny DeVito.
All right, go ahead and move up to me.
Oh, I thought you meant in the thing. Who goes next? What movie?
You're next, honey.
Shit.
Suck it.
Number 4. I'm gonna go with Muppets Take Manhattan.
Okay.
Great movie. Very simple line.
Feasty
all
wants
those
his
animation
turn.
things,
Feasty wants his
Disney?
turn.
What?
Feasty in chat
Feasty.
wants his turn.
Okay, Feasty, take your turn, sir.
I already went. Too slow. You're out.
We need to hear Feasty's number 5.
We
And
have
then get
PC on
his
mute
number
all the
4.
time.
Feasty, if you
Yeah.
can't respond in a timely manner,
Aladdin
you're out.
live action. Get.
There we have it. I want to hear justification for live action Aladdin, Feasty.
Yeah, you better be careful. Do I have rights to kick him out of the channel for that? I'm looking for him. I want.
Alright,
No. It's a
I
Will
saw
Smith
it.
movie. You just have to slap him.
Stand up so I can heal you.
Oh,
Stand
I
up so I
watched
can
that
heal
movie.
you.
It was
sorry. I did have to stand for you to heal me. That's right. Thank
god
you.
awful.
It was okay, but I
No,
think it made it.
god fucking
What made it
awful.
worse was that what's his
Go ahead and
face
yank
was
this,
so good in
Dusty.
The
the
genie.
animated version. Yeah,
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Best live. If that's
Come
the
yank it,
best
Dusty.
live
Come
action
yank
done
it.
so far,
Come yank it.
Like, it just felt like Will Smith was also just phoning it in. I didn't feel any sort of energy level remotely close to what Robin Williams was able to do.
You know,
Yeah.
fun fact.
fine.
In music industry, sometimes they do literally phone it in. Also, the voice of Chef Isaac Hayes on South Park was phoned in.
That's how they were able to do the final episode with him when he decided to quit. And they basically made him say all terrible things. They had sliced and spliced all the things he had said on previous episodes that they were entitled to use and licensed to use. And they just then made him say terrible, terrible things.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I thought it was pretty cool that, like, he actually did literally phone in his voice for the episodes.
Well, you know why the band, the Postal Service, is called the Postal Service, right?
Why?
Because the music and the vocals were done separately, and they would literally mail tracks back and forth to each other with the Postal Service.
Oh, nice. That's
And
how
when the-
Tool does their
When the
music.
Postal Service found out about it, they basically threatened to sue them and said, "You can't use our name on this. Like, you're gonna have to change it." And they're like, "Well, we don't really want to change it." And then they listened to the music and they liked it and they said, "Okay, fine, you can use the name, but you have to let us use your music in our commercials." So that's why the U.S. Postal Service has a couple commercials with the Postal Service music.
That's funny.
Deal.
So, I never heard why Essen picked the Muppets, whatever, for number 4.
Yeah.
Muppets
Did he?
Take Manhattan specifically.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the best Muppets movie. Aside from, I mean, Muppets Treasure Island does have what's his name? Who's the guy from Muppets
Gonzo?
Treasure Island? No, he's not the Muppet. He's the actor.
I was gonna say yes, it does. It has Gonzo.
That's not Gonzo, but what's his name? Oh,
Tim
God.
Curry.
Tim Curry, right? It's Tim
Tim
Curry.
Curry's
Who's
amazing.
phenomenal. Very glad I got to see him on for something. But he's good. But in Muppets Take Manhattan, I think the story is better, and it like really gets you down to earth with like different classes of people. Like the diner owner, the classic line was is people is peoples, and that's basically what it is. And peoples is peoples. It's a great line. It's a great movie. Family fun. Muppets are at Manhattan. All the sights and scenes and everything like that in New York City. It's a good one.
I can go for that. Sarah.
Tangled.
And
Okay.
underrated.
I don't.
I like that so much more when I thought the
Stop,
first
stop.
time.
Pretty highly.
Stop. Alex, stop.
Thank you, ma'am.
Tangled. It's got great music. I can relate to it personally with the terrible relationship with the mother. I like how she's like she lives at that's I think all of my choices were like movies I related to. She's like living the sheltered life and feels trapped, and then she finds her courage and gets herself out of it. And
it's only 8 in
herself
the
along
morning.
way. And it's only 8 in the morning. Yeah.
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 That opening song is actually pretty great.
All of the songs are really good. I was blown away. It was so much better than I thought it was
about like painting for an hour or two and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's also one of the earlier ones I feel like that had a lot of humor in it. Like they shifted in that humor direction away from some of the animated ones that weren't as funny, which I like a lot.
It's so funny. We listened to like a Disney radio station for a while, and like before we even watched movies with the kids, and we heard all the songs and like we knew a lot of it, but we didn't get the context. So when you finally watch the movie and it all gets put into context, it's pretty funny and it's very well done.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the few movies, honestly, where like the male character doesn't suck.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's actually really good. He's actually more interesting than the main character. He has an arc, right? And you just don't really see that very often.
He's like one of the first like morally gray good guys too.
He's a little bit of an anti-hero. He switches things, so he's a good guy.
Did you know, fun fact, that Anna and Elsa are in...
Sure, dude. Thanks for the Prime sub, sir. We appreciate you.
They're in what?
Anna and Elsa actually make a cameo appearance in Tangled.
What?
Did not know that.
I did not see that.
I didn't believe it either. And my daughter was actually the one who noticed it. We were watching one day, and she's like, "Wait, Elsa?" And I was like, "No, Tangled." And she's like, "No, rewind." And I rewound, and we paused it, and sure enough, like when they're walking into the town for the first time, they're on a bridge. Anna and Elsa are just chilling on the bridge.
She's right.
I thought that Tangled came out before Frozen. Am I crazy?
It did.
Yes, but they like to do a lot of Easter eggs in Disney and Pixar movies. You'll see that there are Easter eggs specifically planted for projects that they're working on.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So like Nemo appeared in something before, like in Toy Story or something.
Yep.
They do a lot of Easter egg stuff like that.
I don't see Elsa. I just see Anna. But yeah.
Maybe it was just on. I can't remember now.
Yeah, because some of those Easter eggs are not so kid friendly.
We got 2.
Oh, God. There you go. Everyone hit them as one.
Right, I'm telling you, 3rd time's a charm. If we want her to be able to charm it, we gotta make her mez it 3 times.
3rd time you break it, I'm not remezzing it, and you can die.
Ari, number 4 for you.
What did I put for 4? Fantasia.
Good one.
Fantasia.
It's awesome. It's classical music. It's animation. I love it.
Brad.
Thanks.
Sorry, Fantasia.
Yes.
Keep going. I was acknowledging PC's chat and trying to hear you at the same time, and I failed horribly with that.
Classical music, and with animated stories to go along with it.
Very well animated.
I used to put on. We had the VHS tape of Fantasia when I was growing up, and I used to put that in the VCR when I was having trouble taking a nap, and I had to take a nap. I would go to my parents' bedroom and put on Fantasia and listen to that to fall asleep. And now, because of that, it is literally impossible for me to watch that movie without falling asleep now.
That's a sad story.
I still watch it. It just takes me like 3 sessions to get all the way through the movie. It does have some pretty amazing music, though.
Sorry, just to go back, I had to Google it to see. I had it backwards. It's Rapunzel was in Frozen.
Is that what it is? She's standing on the bridge.
Yeah, I knew it involved the bridge.
Yes,
You're
she
talking about
is.
at the end of the movie, right?
No.
On Coronation Day,
It's
when
coronation.
everyone's entering the city for the first time. I'll put a picture in the Discord.
Yeah, it's near the end of Frozen, right?
That's the beginning of Frozen.
Beginning.
Oh, I thought it was the. Well, isn't she in the end of the movie too, though? Like maybe she's back for when they open the town back up after all the stuff gets resolved.
Maybe?
I could have sworn that
Maybe it
was
is
where
the end? I don't know.
thought
I
it was.
actually don't remember which part of the movie it's from at this point.
I need a minute to do spells when...
2 spells.
This is the beginning of the movie, definitely.
No, PC, I do not play the soundtrack to Fantasia.
Rats.
while
Rats, buddy.
driving. Rats, you can.
Okay, I need to update spells. Please do not pull.
Okay.
Yeah, Churro, I've got an unpopular take here. I think Frozen sucks. I do not think it's a good movie.
Wow.
Sorry, boys.
What don't you like about it?
What do I like? The bad guy sucks.
Elsa?
Elsa's definitely has some Lich King vibes. Let's be real about that.
I mean, what's
Like
wrong with
she
that?
only
Lich King's awesome.
acknowledges it for like 1 second, but she like brought a snowman to life, and she's like, "I brought him to life," and like then just keep going. Like, wait a minute, that's a big deal, guys. but like builds a ice crown citadel on top of the mountain.
I never
very-
thought about it as Lich King vibes, but yeah, that's kind of spot on.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of here for it.
But she
Yeah, but,
really
like-
only creates, like, I was going to say 2 snowmen, but then with Frozen Fever, she ends up creating, like, that whole like army of mini snowmen. But she could, if she wanted to, create a
Hundreds.
whole goddamn army. She could be like the White Walkers.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
made of ice and snow.
Oh, this isn't good.
So-
This isn't just outside. Woo!
I never fact checked this, but wasn't Frozen based off of a much darker story?
Oh yeah, she is an ice queen in the actual story. An evil one.
Like
I
in
mean,
the Lion, the
it
Witch,
did
and the
seem
Wardrobe?
like she starts going kind of evil.
It did, and that was like the weird part about it was like Hans was the bad guy, but that kind of sucked.
I mean, he was
'Cause,
just
like-
trying to get away from his family.
No, it's just there was
That's
there was
relatable.
no hint, there was no hint whatsoever that he was gonna do that. And
They
it was
just
like,
wanted
what
to
the
do the third act twist.
I
That's
know,
right.
It wasn't like it was
They
weird.
didn't say it was a good plot twist. It just was a plot twist.
Hey, it was
Oh, Goblin Pop. I did not pull this.
no, he just
So I was like, it wasn't my fault.
It
This is
wasn't
3
me.
times, quick.
Caught me pulling on the counter. It wasn't me. Got me pulling on the sofa. It wasn't me.
That's what they all say.
Okay, so this is my first time doing anything with Herode, and do I have to control Herode? That sucks.
Heroic.
That's an
Also
man, 3
10.
dings.
What do we get? What do we get? Not those.
Look
Not
at
those.
cute
These.
little fox baby. Yes, I know it's a
I
wolf,
thought
but it also
Herode
looks
was
a
like
fox.
Herode did its own thing, and I wasn't in charge of Herode. But now I've got buttons I gotta press. I think
Buttons.
I don't really like that.
She's
Okay.
re-rolling again.
I mean,
no.
owning a pet's a big responsibility.
Yeah, we've got.
You gotta feed it.
You need to hurry this up. We've got 3 more to go through everybody. We still haven't got through the 4th one all the way yet.
Yeah, Zalek, number 4 for you.
Oh my
All
God,
right,
what
number
do-
4 for me was hold on, I lost my note here. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I liked it.
Wreck-It
Top
Ralph was
5
awesome. I really appreciated the whole. We're not gonna do the whole stereotyping that video games are bad and for losers and stuff like that. That was like such a trope for such a long time, and the way it just kind of was like, no, we can have a really fun, cool story, and we don't have to like demonize the stuff that I grew up with as a kid in order to do it.
That's fair. I like that the bad guys aren't actually bad guys.
Right? They're just playing a role. They're doing their job. It's like Wile E. Coyote and the dog, right? Neither one is the bad guy. They're just clocking in at work, doing their shift.
But why is Wile E. Coyote clocking in? I thought he was trying to eat the Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's his job.
Yeah, his job is to eat the Roadrunner.
He's not very good at it.
I thought he had to eat it just to survive, not like for a job.
I mean, he gets paid to chase him, so he can go eat a steak or whatever else he wants.
Yeah,
after
at
he
the end
gets
of
off
his
work.
shift,
Who
he
is
uses his
paying
paycheck to eat whatever he wants.
Who's paying him?
Warner Brothers.
And are they paying for his budget for Acme things? Because they have to be paying him a lot if he's able to, like,
No,
handle
those
all of
that's
those.
just corporate sponsorship.
Warner Brothers owns Acme, so
Yeah,
easy.
he gets all that stuff. He gets all that stuff just included. Those are just props.
I mean, those rockets have got to be expensive. I've seen what the U.S. military spends. Just
To be fair, just because it's what the military pays for, it doesn't mean it's a fair price.
Well, they got to fund Area 51 somehow.
That's right.
I don't get it. So I have a spell that spends
Number
reckoning. I don't know how to get more reckoning.
You reckon?
Oh, new ability.
is that like readiness or
No, it's another one.
is it rage?
No,
Is it like paladin rage?
I've got readiness, wrath, and reckoning are my three.
Oh, you're right, Tro dude. That was actually Ralph, not Wile E. Coyote. It's Sam and Ralph. That's right.
Yes, that makes more sense.
It is Sam and Ralph. Good call, Tro dude. Thank you, sir. Okay, number
Yes,
3.
I remember him clocking
Here
out
we
because
go.
then they do quitting time and then they're like, okay, we're going.
They'd probably go have beers together at the end of the night. Number 3, Womp.
Oh, sugar! It's my turn again. Okay.
It is.
Tron.
Okay.
Whoa.
Which I had no idea that was Disney. Zero
Yeah.
idea.
They have the Tron ride at Disney,
Oh, okay, fair.
which is a fucking awesome ride for anyone that hasn't done it. It's not the longest ride, giggity, but it goes real fast again. Giggity. The last time we went, I got to be in the very first seat in the first car, and it's an awesome roller coaster ride. But as for the movie, it was just really ahead of its time. So ahead of its time that it happened before I was born, I think. But even like when I was young and watched it with my dad, it was just so beyond other stuff that was out. It was really clever, and I liked the idea of being able to go into a video game as a kid. When Nickelodeon came out with Nick Arcade, that was pretty neat, and that was the closest thing to Tron at the time. But it was just a really interesting, like, thought-provoking idea. And it's like, if you could play a game, but you could risk dying, like, would you play that game? Probably not.
Probably not. No.
I thought it was really good.
I would be bad at that game.
Probably, but we've all been playing that game so far, and none of us have died yet. Anyway, no, good movie. Second one was really weird, but had an awesome soundtrack. So yeah,
Awesome soundtrack.
Awesome soundtrack.
All right. Where
And
am I?
Harrison Ford.
Chat.
Our left.
VC in chat and S and out loud. Go.
Feasty go.
Well, you too,
Well, he's
and then
going to
we'll
type
read
in
it
chat
after
while
he
you're going
types
out
it.
loud. Go ahead and go out loud, sir.
Yeah.
No, he just went. Lady and the Tramp. Species choice. Good movie.
You gotta put Y also, VC. And while you put Y, Essen, go.
That's too confusing. I'm just gonna wait for him to go.
Time.
I'm not gonna mix them up.
So, spaghetti scene is iconic. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, it's true.
I do love me some
Okay.
pasta and making out. alone together.
you know what?
Don't matter.
You know,
I'll,
I don't think I have ever made out with pasta in my mouth before.
Well, try it.
I did go
Oh,
on
I
a
have an
date.
interrupt now. Great. I have to know when to do interrupts.
I
That's
mean,
us.
you've been interrupting all night. I don't know what you're talking
I was gonna say, I love that you interrupted to say that. Hey,
Oh,
hey,
sorry,
hey,
guys.
knock, knock.
I know where this is going with your interrupting cow, sir.
No, knock, knock.
All right,
Who's
fine.
there?
Who's
Interrupting is Sarah.
there?
Okay.
All right, Essen, let's go.
Hey, I have an
Number
interrupt.
3.
I have a similar one to Lady and the Tramp, but it's actually Moana. I think
That
Moana
almost made
is-
my list.
But all right, we'll take the spider. Mez the goblin. I think Moana is much better than Frozen. I think you got at least two story arcs going on there with the major two characters, and you've got the story of like the taming of the wild man is a kind of like a classic story. I think it's like the first story, right? With what's the first story ever written down?
Tarzan.
I don't know. What's that?
No, I'm joking. I have no idea.
Yeah, it was Tarzan. It was in Babylon. The story, not Babylon.
You're babbling on.
I am.
You are babbling
But
on.
it's the first story. It's the wild man's name is Enkidu, and he became like the best friend of the story guy. But it's the taming of the wild man. Like,
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh. Thank you, Jesus Christ. And they do a great job with this movie, and they have the woman taming the man, which is like which is really even kind of better. Where does this guy come from?
It's called marriage.
Which is even kind of better, but it's a good one. It's got good lessons. Only the grandmother dies. It's not both parents this time, which kind of rare move for Disney. Usually kill all the parents. My parents don't appreciate that every time. Like, really, every time we die. But only the
Oh, I
grandmother
thought you were
dies.
saying your parents don't appreciate that both of them didn't die.
No, the
No,
parents
no.
always die.
Yeah, they always die. My parents don't like that. Like, my parents always die. But this time it's only the grandmother. So it was interesting. And the weird thing is, they kind of just like they ditched the family for like the whole movie. But then they
Well, they're
come back
trying
at
to
the
save
end.
the family.
I know, but they like see you at the end. It's kind of weird. It's fine. It's going on a journey, you know.
Coming of age.
Airy
Alright,
number
movie.
3.
Sarah.
Oh, right. Let's skip myself. Crap.
That's not a Disney movie.
Not prepared. Hold on.
Oh, there are Disney movies that are crap.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Mm.
Classic. Good old fashioned Rick
Moranis.
Moranis in his
No,
prime.
we
Yeah, I
love
love
him. We
I
miss
love
him.
Rick Moranis, and then I love the idea of like I don't know, they just found like having that much adventure in your own backyard. Like, I don't know, I always used to think it was cool, the concept of like being shrunk. I always thought that was cool anyway, and then to get to see it in a movie, like from what the perspective would really be. Like, they had to travel so far, but really they just went like through the backyard. I don't know, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was very clever. It's a good idea.
So they had a tour.
And it also brought the family closer together.
They had a tour at Disney that you could do. I went to Disney. I've been there once, and I was a child at the time. My grandmother took me. But they had a tour you could do that had that set recreated with the big old bumblebee and the green screen behind it. And they asked for volunteers, and I didn't know what for, so I raised my hand. And they put me on this thing and had me pretending like I was zigging and zagging on the bumblebee ride. I was a terrible actor, by the way. I learned very quickly after they showed the playback of it of just how terrible I was at acting like I was zigging and zagging on Flying Bee when I wasn't. But it was pretty cool to see that. All right, Ari.
I also chose Tron as my number 3.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Yeah!
We
So
got
I
our
think
only
Tron
double
wins.
so far.
Like I said, Moana was almost on mine, and if it was on mine, it was going to be my number 3. I know that sounds weird that I didn't bump her to number 4, but
BC just
Wait,
went
there's
by.
a Beastie here somewhere.
You
There is
snuck
a
by us,
beastie somewhere.
bitch. Rogue stealth is real.
Oh,
very
right.
real.
That's why I can't see him.
There's our Aladdin in the cave. Beastie's our diamond in the rough.
Ari, why did you choose Tron?
Video games and Harrison Ford.
You say and Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Are you a
Yeah,
Han Solo gal?
If I had to choose between the two for Star Wars,
What? Which two? What's happening?
I mean, we're kind of flipping to a different
Ooh,
TV
that
show.
begs the question.
No,
Or
Now that
movie.
Disney owns
no.
the IP, does Star Wars count as Disney?
I mean,
yeah.
I think it has to be a Disney movie is created by Disney at
Yeah,
the
I
time.
think
Not
it's
bought by
created
Disney.
So a
Bought.
new Star Wars would be a Disney movie because they owned it,
It
at the
would
time.
be.
Right.
But the
Ah,
That's why the
originals
new ones are bad.
7 through 9.
are not.
Fortunately, the new Star Wars movies won't be on the list because they're all terrible.
Just hear me out. Deadpool 3.
It was entertaining, but I don't think I'm ever going to
I'm just
rewatch
pointing out
it.
that it's a Disney movie.
Yeah, you're right.
He calls that out during the movie.
You're spoiling my list, sir.
Then have better taste.
Nice. Very nice.
Ouch. Ouch.
So that,
All right, who's up next?
That's incredible fame.
Zelek
That's
died. Oh, Zelek is
Yeah,
next.
Zelek dead.
Where'd you die this time?
Like right under
did you
Essen's
die?
butt.
I'm done dragging the
I tried to
horse.
res you.
Oh. All right, so my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with the Sword and the Stone as my number 3.
Good one.
I loved that one so much as a kid. I watched it so many times. I can't remember 90% of the movie anymore, but it's recently come back into my life in the form of my youngest kiddo is absolutely obsessed with the Sword and the Stone right now. And on top of that, she's making her own movies, and she used the Sword and the Stone for inspiration for her own original content stuff. And
That's cool.
It's pretty awesome actually to see her exercising her creativity and learning to put this stuff together, and then also the fact that it was based on the whole King Arthur thing. And I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, every kid thought King Arthur or the Knights of the Round Table were cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with the Sword and the Stone for my number 3.
No man and no
Number
bully.
2.
Sorry,
Number
you said number
two,
2?
Number 2.
The Mighty Ducks. I think
Okay.
The Mighty Ducks is a timeless sports movie. Bunch of, quote unquote losers who are disorganized.
Yeah.
Also run by a bit of a loser, kind of a jerk. But again, it's sort of like what Essen was talking about, the 2 story arcs where the coach has his arc of becoming a better person and being less of an asshole, and the kids becoming more focused and disciplined and learning to actually work as a team. So kind of one of those timeless classics, up there with like The Sandlot and Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of
It's
the
funny
Year.
because some of those movies that are like those timeless classics, like you mentioned, they all have that one scene that like everybody remembers, right?
Yeah.
Like for me, everybody remembers the Flying V. When you say Mighty Ducks, everybody thinks of the Flying V. If you say the Flying V, they immediately know you mean the Mighty Ducks.
So the one thing that I think is kind of ridiculous about it is that I want to search it up just to make say.
Knuckle Puck?
No, there's something on, there's something on like the wall, or there's something that Hans says about him as a kid, and it's such like a one line, it doesn't really matter, but like as an adult, if you ever catch it, you're like, what the fuck? So apparently, because they wanted to sell home how much of Gordon Bombay being like an amazing hockey player as a kid. He scored 198 goals in one season. I just want you to think about that.
How many is that per game?
How many games of Pee Wee hockey do you think there are in a season? 10?
Let's
Well,
find
it
out.
depends on how you
Kid scored
define a
nearly
season.
20
Maybe it was that
goals
season
a
of life
game.
called your childhood.
It's just a
No,
little
that's pretty fair
ridiculous.
though. Feasty, go. Number 2. Oh, look at that. He had that queued up. His number 2 is Encanto. Excellent story about family. Excellent song. The parents are alive. Teaches lessons about being happy with yourself, even if you're the odd one out. I love it.
Not all the parents are alive.
Yeah, I have issues with Encanto. I mean, it has a happy ending, but that family starts off messed up, man.
Isn't that the whole point? That even if families are well respected and well liked, that they all have their own problems, and that no family is perfect.
Except for our family. But
That's-
Womp, how many goals did he score?
198. I mean, even if that was 20 games in the season, 10 goals a game is kind of ridiculous.
Okay,
I mean,
it's
that's
saying,
only 3 hat tricks per game.
all right. It's saying that on average, Pee Wee hockey season includes 20 to 30 games, excluding playoffs. So with playoffs, let's say it's a max of like 30. He's gonna die.
35?
Yeah. I think. Let's see. What is that real quick? What was number?
It's going to be what, like 7 or 8 goals a game? It's still a ridiculous amount.
That's still 2 hat tricks per game.
I was going to say, you do that once, that's going to be like a game you talk about for the rest of your life. You do that every single game of an entire season, you're going to be.
I mean, NHL games
dunking
don't
on
even
Wayne
go that
Gretzky.
high.
That's 4 goals a game. Every game. Now,
Yeah, you're beating NHL players at that point.
I think that the NHL, just like college football, like the lower you go, like, the more goals they score. Probably. Like college football has
Super
8
Bowl.
more.
I don't know. My nephew's soccer games are still like not double digit.
No,
type
but
of
like a professional league soccer game might be like the score might be 2 to 3.
No,
right?
not generally. That's
Yeah,
even very
Vinny
high.
says it's more like 30 games also. All right. Essen.
It's a lot.
It is.
What's my list? Oh, we have 2. Is number 2?
Number
Yep.
2.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that
That's
Disney?
Disney?
Yeah.
I did not realize that was Disney.
I didn't either.
What's this? What's this?
Yeah, soundtrack off the charts good, right? In terms of just like recognizability, off the charts.
Still
character
crazy
design-
popular to this day in the parks.
Crazy
Kate
all over
loves
the.
that movie.
Oh yeah. It's a great Christmas movie and a great Halloween movie. You hit 2 holidays, which is a
True.
crazy move. It's just, I mean, it's a killer.
You even named your son after the main character.
Yep, that was definitely after him. That's why we named him Jack, after the main character of that movie, because he made such great decisions in that movie.
Me?
Yep.
Yes.
The Little Mermaid. Again, for relatability for me, I guess. Like the whole like same theme. I didn't realize they all had the same theme, but I honestly didn't realize that when I was picking them. But she feels trapped in her world and fantasizes about escaping, and like does something crazy to do it. Finds her courage to be able to do it. Without knowing if she's gonna succeed or not, but she takes the risk for it anyway. Plus, the early Disney princesses all sucked and were like had to be rescued by their prince. And even though she kind of does too, she also still does like she doesn't go around kicking people's asses, but she does still go on the little barrel after him and tries to, tries to help, and then also she tries to fight Ursula at one point too. So like she's not a badass like they are nowadays. Like nowadays all the women can do everything, but she still tries even though she has no badassery or experience. And also I thought Eric was like the best prince too. Like he really does fight for her and has like a lot of compassion and heart and stuff. And I just like the level of fantasy in that story, like becoming a human from being a mermaid, whole thing.
Can I just ask one quick question on it?
Yep.
So, Ariel signs a contract to Ursula, giving her voice away, right?
Bad move.
Why doesn't she just write down her
I
fucking
know.
Thank
I
you.
know.
name for Eric? Why can't she just write something? She can't talk.
Thank
She's got fucking hands.
I think the story is pretty obvious.
Oh, so
mermaids
I
are
have
illiterate.
to say, I am very much in the best Disney movies were the golden age of Disney, Lion King, Aladdin, Little Mermaid era. And yeah, when I tell people that, I definitely get the whole exact argument you just brought up, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I know. I know
You
you're
don't have
supposed
to
to
have plot
suspend
holes.
disbelief, but
Fantasy movies can have plot holes and still be good movies.
Mm-hmm.
Let me phrase that. Fiction movies can have plot holes and still be good movies.
listen, I love Tenet. I'm fine with plot holes. Guessing no one else has seen it?
I say I don't know what that is, but I'm going to take your word for it that it has plot holes in it.
It's who's the guy who did the Spinny Top movie? Inception.
Feisty asked if there was a language barrier. I said that's what that was the point I brought up before Feisty.
In the original story, there is.
How is
But
there a
even
language
outside
barrier
of
if she
that-
can understand him when she gets out?
She
Well, so here
can't in
was
the
my
original
thing,
story.
right?
Oh.
How did
No,
she
she's
sign the
just
contract?
illiterate. She's illiterate.
No, she
How did she
signed a
sign the
contract.
Illiterates can sign their own name.
No,
Often
that's
they can
no,
either sign.
not you,
She-
not you, not you. Stop trying to think I'm pointing this at you. No, she signed the contract with a magical quill. You don't have to be able to write with a magical quill. You just grab it. You
I'm
think
sorry,
it,
do
and the
you have a
quill
magical
writes it
quill?
for you.
Can you prove this?
Well,
What's
how
that?
would they write?
Can you prove
How would
this? Do
they
you have a
write
magical
anything
quill?
underwater, anyways?
Again, magical quill.
No, I'm saying like they're illiterate.
You
write.
know what? I'm with you. They can be completely illiterate on this one. Although some
got
might
3
argue
mobs
that
in
the best
camp.
to its royalty, and
How
therefore
did that happen?
getting the best education.
Are we doing this other goblin? Nope, we're doing this spider. Okay.
Beat the spider up.
I don't know what we're doing. I was just arguing and attacking things.
Shocker.
How do you die?
I was just talking and punching things in the mouth.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, Ari, you're number 2, ma'am.
My number 2 was Mulan.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Pretty good one. I do like the idea that like.
Wait, no, not you.
Sorry,
She gets to
sorry,
say
yeah,
why.
sorry.
Don't mansplain it.
Yeah,
Because she
listen
kicks
here,
ass.
man. You don't get
Because-
to tell the woman why it was a good movie.
Sir. Hush. No, I don't remember.
I've been interrupted.
Yes, you do.
That one's not going away. We're going to be using that forever.
I swear I don't have ADHD. I swear. I don't think I do.
All right, we're gonna double back now towards the exit since we're getting close to the end of the stream.
Okay, wait. I want to make sure Ari said it all. She kicks ass. Yes. Anything
That's
else?
enough. That's fine.
Okay.
It's
She
good
turned
to
it
know
on
that
off
that is
camera.
enough. Because my number 2 is Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Oh God.
That movie was freaking amazing. It will never get old. And the opening credits scene with the bye, just that set the whole tone
Where
of
did
the
you
movie
guys
for
go?
me. And you couldn't ruin the movie
I
after
know.
that.
The exit?
Why did everybody
that?
leave?
Oh,
I thought we were.
apparently the
told
stuff in the
to.
back is already cleared. I guess we're not going to clear it at the exit.
Oh, you got a spider.
There's one.
Why are we leaving?
I pulled it back.
Well, we
Fine.
were going to fight back towards the entrance so that, you know, we're not into the stream and, oh, we're all stuck.
Oh.
Isn't that what the stuck command is for?
No, that's what the stuck
Yeah,
bind
literally.
is for.
All right, who's up next?
You are, sir.
Me
Your
again?
number one, not favorite. What is the best Disney movie of all
No,
time?
we've been doing favorite the whole time.
We have.
And
My other one was I think I'm gonna stick with my original one. Oh, actually, no, I can't.
Hold on,
change
hold
it.
on. I'm gonna switch this up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
reverse
we're on
the
the
order.
last answer.
I'm going to reverse the order because I know that I'm going to get
that's
shit for my answer, and we're just going to get that out of the way now, and then y'all
All right,
can give your
let's do
serious answers afterwards. Mine's serious, but I'm going to get shit for it. So my number
before you
one.
do that, wait. I'm interrupting you. Somebody had a question in chat
Uh-oh.
about monks.
Big mistake.
Oh, has Monk's FD been an issue or a skill rating issue? Has it been an issue or is a skill rating issue? So I haven't had any issues with Feign Death. I think either your question is just have I been having difficulty with it because of the skill level being associated with it or not? And I'm going to say that yes, it is not 100% reliable, right? Like right now I'm at 33 of 33 for my level. And I'd say that honestly, I feel like that's almost a percentage. No, leveling up the skill is easy. When I first started leveling up Feign Death, I was getting like 0.8 a pop, you know, because you don't get it till level 10. And so you're so far above it. But I've maxed out per level in the level. So
Watch.
I've never
Wait,
been
wait,
behind on it.
Wait. Watch this. Ready? On the back.
Does that answer your question, Hollywood?
Okay. Are we going back to our camp or are we?
We were going back to our camp, yeah, south.
Oh, okay.
What?
There wasn't
Okay.
anything up by the exit, and we've still got like 15 minutes. Well, 11 minutes
Okay.
now.
What's your movie? That's such a bad idea.
All right. The Emperor's New Groove is my all-time favorite Disney movie.
You know, I was gonna put that in there as like a potential. I'd say top 10. Sorry, you go ahead. You tell us why.
I mean,
I was pulling a zealot.
No, you pulled in a Sarah. Wait, no. You were going to take away the answer before I got to say the answer. That's an Essen.
Yeah, that's my move. Because I'm right.
I'm forgetting his name. The guy who played Pacha. John Goodman.
What is
Thank
wrong
you.
with this rock?
John Goodman and David Spade. Like that's all I need to say. It had a great story. Kronk was an amazing character. I love Kronk. Yzma was done really well. Like, yeah, she's the bad guy, but she's also just funny and not like ridiculous, stupid, evil bad. She's just a funny, bad character. And, you know, you could say, oh, it also has the whole moral of the story thing. Like, yay, we decided that, you know, we are going to build the water slide on the mountain, but we're going to do it so we can be besties and play together. But, like, that's not really it. It's more the Kronk is like the unwitting hero kind of thing going on there on the little side thing. And at the same time, you've got David Spade and John Goodman together on it. It's just so much fun. I just absolutely love that movie. It is the best Disney movie ever made, in my opinion.
I'll give you that. It's a very good one. I could respect that as a decision.
All right. Since I reversed the order on us, Ari.
My number one was that I had forgotten about until I think it was when Sarah mentioned it. Bed knobs and broomsticks.
Oh wait,
And
that was in my
absolutely,
list.
It
Did I say
was.
my list wrong?
That-
I told you the wrong list.
Uh-oh.
How many lists do you have?
You can amend
I
your list
revised my
on your
list,
turn.
so
You can amend your
Aw,
list on
man.
your turn now.
my list
Congrats
was
on
take out Homeward Bound and Bread Knobs and Broomsticks would have been my number 5.
Mhm.
I
It's
forgot.
definitely my number one.
There
When
you
you meld animation and live action together with magic, and it's amazing. I
That's
could
what I
watch
love
that
about
movie
Mary
every day.
Poppins.
Yeah.
Where are we talking about? The bunny one, Roger Rabbit, then.
Oh,
Roger Rabbit was
fantastic.
amazing.
Is that Disney, though?
it's
Oh,
not
weird.
Disney.
No.
No, that's Warner
I was
Brothers.
gonna say.
Takes place
What
at Warner
about-
Brothers Studios.
What about Cool World? No, just kidding.
Cool World was awesome.
Was
That's a
awesome.
great movie.
You said Cool World, and my mind went to Cool Running.
Immediately.
So
Like,
that's the other one that I
Jamaican
when
Bob
I was
Sled
trying to
Team
kind of
and
pivot. I was going to say I
Sanka, Are You
kind of want to
Dead
make
mine.
that mine. Oh, we have a popping camp.
Nice.
Just one.
But yeah, Cool Runnings is a great. Also.
All right.
So,
Areas,
do we get any more about bed knobs and
broomsticks?
broomsticks, or
No, somebody
Okay.
else.
Okay. All right, Sarah.
My number 1 is Aries number 2. It's Mulan.
Yes.
Because she's a badass. Because she can
Yes.
do everything the boys can do, but better. Because she saves her whole freaking country. And she gets the hot guy in the end who was so into her, he would have been gay for her.
That's my favorite storyline.
That was fantastic.
Is that he is gay and he finds out she's a girl, and he gets totally traumatized.
But yeah, like she's like she overcomes all of the cultural adversity and stuff. You know, like women aren't supposed to be able to do anything, and she does it all, and she does better than the boys, and just kicks total ass. And like they all respect her. You know, she doesn't do it in a way where it's like everyone ends up hating her for being a bitch. They all respect her in the end, and then she saves her family. So
She
all
brings
good.
honor onto her family.
Also, the part where she shoots the rocket into the mountain and kills a whole army with an avalanche, like that's awesome.
There was
Yes.
also a butterfly effect that came from that movie that made it amazing. Because with Mulan came the McDonald's Szechuan sauce, which
my
then came the Rick and Morty jokes about the Szechuan sauce. And we would not have those funny Rick and Morty jokes about the Szechuan sauce if it wasn't for Mulan. All right, I've never seen Mulan. I can't comment on it fairly. I have been told I'm a horrible person because I haven't seen that movie yet.
Let's judgment against people.
I suspect it was an insincere comment. I may also be paraphrasing in a way that makes it sound harsher than it really was stated. Essen.
I will tell you my favorite Disney movie, and then I will tell you the best Disney movie.
Oh, I like this.
I like
Favorite
that.
Disney
I like that
movie.
distinction.
Yeah, the favorite one is Aladdin. I just clicked something off my bar. No idea what it is. Good
Hold
luck.
on, hold on. You got soft on me. Your favorite is what?
Aladdin.
You just said you got soft on me.
No,
Sorry.
No, like his voice got soft. He got quiet. I was like, wait, I didn't
Be
hear
the
that.
first time. I just,
Sorry.
it just didn't. Sometimes you just don't do it for me, Zelig. My favorite Disney movie is Aladdin, which they butchered with the live action by trying to make Jasmine the main character. It's like, no, guys, that's not why the first movie worked. The best Disney movie is The Lion King.
What?
The best Disney movie is The Lion King.
Why?
Why? It's got everything and the circle of life, and it's everything in the movie is great. The whole thing.
I mean,
the songs are great. The voice actors are excellent.
They had James Earl Jones. Need I say more?
Alan Rickman, JTT.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I really disagree with your choice there.
It's the best movie.
All right, I like that. Feasty, you are up, sir. Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons,
not
not
Alan
Rickman.
Rickman. in The
Thank
Lion
you.
King is what Hollywood is saying.
Thank you for that correction.
BC says, remember the Titans. It doesn't even feel like a Disney movie. Denzel, Ryan Gosling kicked butt. It was such a great feel-good underdog sports movie, like the adult version of The Little Giants.
I did not know that Remember the Titans was Disney.
Yep.
I loved that
They
film.
like to do those based on a true story movies.
That's actually
That was a
pretty
great
awesome.
one, obviously. I think we've all watched that one at least 3 times, right?
What, Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
Nope.
Really?
I have not watched it 3 times. It was pretty great. I love Denzel. I'm a big Denzel fan, though. All right. And that brings us to our final opinion of the night. Wong.
Take us home.
So, previously I had on my list Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Similar to what Sarah was saying, I think it was just a really clever movie. It was kind of ahead of its time. It was so well known at that time, and it just sort of, I don't know, it resonated. It made a bunch of really terrible spin-offs or sequels and whatnot, but at the time it explored an idea that no one else had really been able to do, at least in a kids movie. And again, to echo Sarah, the whole idea that you could have this grand adventure in your backyard, like without leaving home, type of thing, I think was pretty cool. So I mean, that's my number one, but I still feel like it's not like the best number one to pick. I don't know. It's what stuck out to me when we're thinking about what's the best one, because it's one of the most, I think, recognizable non-animated movies. But
Okay.
I don't know. It's probably not my favorite. It's one of them, but that's why I just kept it on that list.
So I always had one reservation about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Just one. And that was why were they so afraid of the lawnmower? The blade doesn't drag on the ground.
Because I think it sucks them up.
The suction, yeah.
It would have still pulled them up and minced them.
Yeah, that's how all the grass gets into the bag.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks up, the air sucks it into the bag.
I thought the grass got into the bag because it pressurized it and pushed it out the back of the lawnmower into the bag. Because the bag's at the bottom of the lawnmower behind it, not at the top behind it.
When things spin around, they create a fan, so it's not pushing air into the grass. It's pulling.
I mean, it's circulating it. That's fair, but I guess I imagine it is pushing downward, not upward.
No, definitely not. Otherwise, you'd make such a bigger mess.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. And it was also just pointed out to me that it's probably sucking the grass upward to make it stand up to get a nice little cut.
Just take away all those arguments and imagine you're a 9-year-old and there's a lawnmower the size of a city block about to come over you. You're terrified. Okay? You just don't know. You're terrified.
I mean, that's fair. You don't stop to think about physics. You just run.
Like, wait a minute. Is it going to suck us up or push us? No. That's
I think we should stop and debate this while everybody else runs away.
I think we should slash duck.
No, you should slash duck space bind.
That.
All right, I'm out.
Ready to work.
Make sure everybody gets that one tonight. All right, thank you, everybody. Appreciate the conversation tonight. I thought that was a fun topic. Now we're going to have to come up with something else to figure out.
So what started this debate?
Yeah, who, why, what?
That's not important. What's important is that we are 1 minute over our time slot right now.
What we need to know is who is correct, because I think it was probably Ari.
I'm going to run the outro at this
Always
point.
Ari.
Y'all have been amazing. Thank you, everybody, for watching us tonight. Thank you, everybody, for playing with us tonight. And we will see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.